What is up, Fin fans? So it has started. It has started. The Dolphins have signed a vet. I'm going to talk about him, Chad O'Shea, Patrick Graham, and the D-line coach Hobby made some comments during interviews. I'm going to talk about that, but let's just jump right into it. Dolphins sign offensive tackle Jordan Mills, 1 year, $3 million. Cheap contract. Literally, he's going to come in, compete. If he doesn't make it, he doesn't make it. Probably won't cost any money. He's going to play right tackle. He's going to compete with Prince and Stirrup for that right tackle spot. So this is a move I liked. This is the move I told you guys I would like to see the Dolphins do. I want to see him pick up a right tackle. Check. Okay, I'm happy. D tackle and edge rusher and Collins, the linebacker. If they do those other three things, I think it's complete success, and I like what they've done so far. So, like I said, Jordan Mills, right tackle, 1 year, $3 million. He's going to compete for that right tackle spot, which I'm happy with. I do like the signing. Now, there was a Bills beat writer that had some things to say about Jordan Mills, so us as Dolphin fans know what type of player we're getting. So, he did well enough to hold back competition. So, he did well enough, and he produced well enough, and he showed that he's a capable right tackle to hold off competition. Rookies, free agents, whatever you want to say. He did his job at holding off competition and kept winning that right tackle spot. So that's good. He's a replacement level player, not worse at the position is what he said. So essentially, he's a replacement level player. So if, you know, he's not an elite right tackle. He's not the right tackle that you're going to throw a ton of money at him, because if he was, he wouldn't have been available for the Dolphins to pick him up. But he's good, and he can get the job done. Now, the team can build with him, not build around him, and not build the future, you know what I'm saying. But he's good enough that he will get the job done, and he won't be a casualty or a liability at right tackle. Solid right tackle, had some struggles, is what he said. So, again, he's competing. This signing is a 1 year, $3 million contract. It's not that he's going to be our starting right tackle. Some people out there might be thinking, oh, there's your starting right tackle. Dolphins have just signed their starting right tackle. If Stirrup lights it up and plays way better than Mills does, Stirrup is starting. If Isaiah Prince all of a sudden shows, you know, yeah, I'm a late round pick, but hey, I could still do great, and I'm more capable at this right tackle position. Boom, he starts. You know, there we go. Then we can have Mills as a backup, because again, he's a capable replacement. So God forbid one of our starting right tackles, whether it be Stirrup or Prince, gets injured, he can come in there and do his job. So I like the signing a lot. I wanted some more depth at the tackle positions. I like our guard positions. Center, we have Kilgore, who, again, don't sleep on Kilgore. Kilgore it's a good center. Don't sleep on Kilgore. We didn't see much from him because he got injured, but don't sleep on Kilgore. So the offensive line is being built. I'm liking this. So far, as of me recording this at around 3:30, no one else has been signed. If anyone else is signed, you'll obviously get a video from me straight from my phone, because to do the whole production thing is going to take a while. But let me talk about some of the things that the coaches had to say. So Chad O'Shea sat down with the media, talked with the media. He said he evaluated Rosen during this year's draft. He also did some evaluations for him in last year's draft, because there was the whole speculation and talk that the Patriots wanted Josh Rosen. He said he liked what he saw, and he's happy that the Dolphins picked him up. So Chad O'Shea was the guy who did all the research and did all the stuff on Rosen, and then told Flores and Greer, look, this is what I could do with him. This is what we could do with him. I think you should go get him. He's happy to have this competition with him and Fitzpatrick. He said that they're both going to have first-team reps. They're both going to be working with the first-team weapons, offensive line, running backs, tight ends, all that stuff, to see who is going to be the starter. It's a legit competition, and it's a competition that needs to be done. Do not hand the #1 position to a person just because you traded a second for him. It's the whole Tannehill situation where, okay, Garrard got injured, so then he was handed the position of starting quarterback, but the other 6 years, he had no competition. It was never an even competition between him and Matt Moore. So I'm really happy that he's finally getting, this team is finally getting a legit #1 competition for that quarterback position. He said he came in, work hard. He's trying to learn as much of the playbook as possible, which good. I don't want you to come in as a quarterback and just be like, I got this, because you don't know crap. Like I said, Rose and him getting equal playing time. And then he's most encouraged. Shadow said he's most encouraged to see how much of the adversity that Josh Rosen faced in 2018 and still, you know, prospered through it and still had good games and still made the throws. The dude had 4 offensive coordinators, constant coach changes. The offensive line was absolutely horrible towards the end of the year. Backups of backups for him. So he faced a ton of adversity, and he still, you know, is still here. Still had an okay season. I'm not saying he lit it up as a rookie. He didn't have, you know, like a Patrick Mahomes type season, or he didn't have a Baker Mayfield type season, but he still did well for all the adversity, and that's what Chad O'Shea is saying. You know, he's very happy to see that. Now, Patrick Graham, the defensive coordinator, he made a comment that really struck with me. The type of guys he's looking for is selfless guys, puts the team first, willing to sacrifice and do the dirty work. Now, what he means by sacrifice and do the dirty work, okay, you're a defensive tackle, right? You're not, defensive tackles want to get sacks. Defensive tackles want to make those big plays and be the shining guys and do their dances after the sacks. But there's some defensive tackles that is okay with taking on that double team, so either the linebackers or the edge rushers can get to the quarterback. It's 3rd and 3, you know, if they get this first down, they're going to chew the clock, or if they get this first down, they're going to kick the field goal, win the game. All right, I'm not going to be the guy who's going to make the play to, you know, get the sack and win the game, but I'm going to be the guy who takes on double teams so we can get the sack and win the game. Those are the type of players he's looking for, you know. All right, I will be sure to play my zone, even though I can see I can get an interception over there, but I'm going to play my zone, because if not, I'm going to let this guy blow by me and then cost the game. He wants those guys who aren't about me, aren't about stats, sacks, interceptions, and are about doing what's right, doing their duties, and winning for the team. So, you know, I noticed that last year there were some guys who weren't in their zones, and then other guys had to make up for them not being in their zones, and that kind of sacrificed, well, that not sacrifice, but that kind of play kind of hurt us at some games, and you could see that this team's going to be different when it comes to who they want and the type of play they want. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is the defensive line coach, Hobby, who was with the Clemson Tigers with, you know, Wilkins and Farrell and all those guys. He said that Christian Wilkins is already clamoring and already talking about how he wants offensive reps. Now, if you guys don't know this, Christian Wilkins has scored some touchdowns and had some really nice catches on the offense. So he is capable of running the ball and catching the ball. He actually has really good hands for a defensive tackle, and he's got speed. So, you know, in the goal line, you hand him the ball, he's going to run a few guys over and get that touchdown. He's already clamoring. Can I get some offensive reps? Can I get reps with the offense, you know, goal line positions, all that stuff? So don't be surprised, because, you know, a lot of teams like to use these big guys in the red zone. Don't be surprised if all of a sudden you see him in some plays, you know. It could be a misdirection where people are like, oh, they're going to try to get it to Wilkins, and they don't. Or it could just be one where, like, oh, they're going to give it to Wilkins. We have to throw 4 guys at him, and he'll still get in. So that's what I got for you today so far. Jordan Mills signed, right tackle, 1 year, $3 million, nothing contract, probably a tryout contract. I see him, like I said, competing with Stirrup and Prince. Going to be great competition at the right tackle. The whole team's competing. The whole entire team's competing. It makes me happy. I want to see some more moves happen. Danny Shelton, I'd like to see them pick up. Landon Collins, I'd like to see them pick up. Bailey, the defensive end from the Chiefs, I'd like to see pick up. I'd like to see them pick up at least 1 or 2 more edge rushers, defensive tackle, linebacker. I don't know if they're going to pick up many more because they want to bring some cap money over next year, but I'd like to see them pick up at least 3 to 4 more players, and then I'd be very stoked and very happy with this team. But other than that, be sure to comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the signing of Jordan Mills. Let me know what you guys think of what Chad O'Shea had to say, what Patrick Graham had to say, what the defensive line coach Hobby had to say about Wilkins wanting to get some, you know, offensive reps. Again, if other news breaks, if we sign anyone else, you're gonna get a video like this straight from my phone. But other than that, I will see you guys real soon. I'm thinking of doing a nice, cool video for you guys where I break down how we reacted to the season. So it's gonna be like a skit type video, you guys, Dolphin themed. So look out for that. Almost have 5,000 subs. I think we're 200 subs away from 5,000. So be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will do another giveaway at 5,000 because that's halfway to 10K. And at 10K, you get a nice plaque, which I will hang behind me, maybe right over here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you like this move, be sure to hit the thumbs up. It lets me know you like these types of videos and you like this content. Again, we got OTAs. If you look at my calendar over here, I wrote down the OTAs dates. So I know when the OTAs are. You're going to get videos on that. So I will see you guys real soon. More signings happen. Like I said, you're going to get videos from me. But other than that, stay classy and fins up.